Thank you. Welcome back. My first guest is a bright new comedian. Well, he's bright and new to Canada. He's always bright, and he's new to Canada, but he recently had 2 sensational guest spots on The Tonight Show. Would you please welcome a whole lot of fun, Louie Anderson.
Wonderful to be here. I went shopping today. Can you tell me this? What's this one-size-fits-all stuff? People ask you dumb questions when you're fat, too. Louie, do you eat a lot? No, I have a valve here. I blow myself up every morning. My problem is they have all these new products. Have you had these almost home cookies? I don't know about you, but that's as close as I've been able to get them. My real problem is that food communicates with me. I mean, I go into a grocery store, I get a 21 Twinkie salute. Ho-hos jump in my cart. I have to go buy those chocolate cupcakes. Hey, Lou, don't let us go to the day-old rack, Lou. I had a nightmare the other night. Food was illegal for fat people. I was arrested. They took me to a fat people's prison. Terrible place. Bars 3 feet apart. Walls knee high. You get it? It was terrible. We had those little cups. We tried to start a riot. It just wasn't effective. It was like clang, clang. People describe you as objects when you're big. Oh, he's as big as a building. I don't think that's right, although the other day I wore a blue suit and a yellow hat and 3 people dropped film off. Can I get that Monday? You could have it right now, pal. I'm originally from Minnesota, where it's very cold. Of course, you know about the cold. And the weathermen are the people who make it terrible, aren't they? You know, your skin could freeze today in 3 seconds. What? You do what I do. I open that door. 1, 2. And people die in this weather, too. That snow thaws. Gee, there's Earl. Never made it home from that party. Those are good gloves. And your car doesn't want to start. It talks to you. You go out there. You start talking to it. Come on, baby. Please start it. You're going to the junkyard if you don't start. Oh. Try to get some cables to jump it. Try to borrow someone's jumper cables. Oh, you want our cables? Well, here's our first child. You can have him. These are my good cables. I'm thinking about taking these hunting with me next year. And people will go out in this weather. You can have 7 feet of snow, and people go, well, it's not too bad. Especially if you're out of cigarettes. Well, that 7-Eleven's only a couple blocks away. You go there, there's 50 people. Hi, how you doing? Got any cables? Sorry, I'm sweating, but if I don't, I'll explode. And the people at 7-Eleven, where do they get these guys? Now, I don't go in there talking like these guys, but you end up talking like them. Well, what do you want? Well, what you got? Well, we got Slurpee. Well, what size you got? Well, we got this size. And then we got that 55-gallon drum. Well, what's the difference in price? A nickel? So there you are with that. There's nowhere to set that big soda. People are looking at you. Well, what would you do, lady? Nickel difference. And where do they train these guys in? Imagine these guys in a big auditorium. All right, repeat after me. Well, what do you want?
Oh, you're a funny fellow. That's lovely. You know, I was thinking, I have some friends on Hee Haw who are
Big.
ample. Lulu, but she eats like a bird. I don't
really?
mean a giant condor. I mean a bird.
Well, how'd you get that big then?
Because a bird eats twice.
She's eating 50, 60 times a day. I mean, she eats a lot. I think that you're big. I eat before I go to bed. That's my problem. I mean, you know, and it's hard to find restaurants. But that'll cater.
But you really love food?
I love food.
So do I.
I love food more than anything.
I went to dinner last night and ate myself insensible.
Yeah, well, you're still showing that. No. I'm teasing. You know, I love Canadian audiences because I'm from Minnesota, so it's, you know.
Neighbors?
Yeah.
Sure.
It is. It's fun.
Do you like Canadian food?
I went to, I shouldn't plug restaurants. I went to a nice restaurant last night and one after that and then 3 this morning. I mean, people ask me where something is, the directions. I give it according to restaurants. Well, you go down McDonald's there and you go over to that place and I don't know. I like to eat. I like good food. I don't go to...
Do you ever try Canada's national dish?
What is it?
Butter tarts.
Ah.
Never tried that?
Don't you have any?
Sugar. I ate them.
You ate them.
I just said you just made a movie.
Right, I'm making them. In fact, we're all wrapped up now. We just wrapped up. It's called Quicksilver. It's Kevin Bacon's new movie, and I hear they love him up here. With Paul Rodriguez, Jamie Getz, or Gertz. Oh boy, I hope I get that right. Huh? And it's a Dan Melnick film, who did All That Jazz and Straw Dogs, and Tom Donnelly, who did Defiance, is the director. In fact, you know what? We have a gift for you from the director and producer and the crew. You're going to be,
Some pop-up, does it?
Hey, an official Quicksilver messenger.
Oh.
Yeah, they gave me 3 of them. So my tailor's working on them right now.
One size fits all?
Yeah, it's hard to find clothes in my size. That'll...
You got some slides from the show.
Yes, I do. We're going to look at them?
Sure.
Oh, good. Oh, that's me. I'm the big guy in that. That's Paul Rodriguez from AKA Pablo. And also, he's doing a show. He just did a movie with Terry Garr called Miracles. He's a very, very talented and wonderful individual. That's the group. And right there is Kevin Bacon to my left and Paul Rodriguez there to my right. And he's wonderful. There's the director, Tom Donnelly, and we're talking about a scene that I'm doing where I'm going to save someone's life by sneaking up and crawling along the ground. It's very funny. And there's the group. There's us. Those are all the messengers. And in fact, there's a Canadian right in back of Kevin, and his name is Lou Dinos. He's a comic, and he's very funny. I'm sure you know him. And we had a lot of fun. It's a great movie. You're going to love it. It's about bicycle messengers and me on a bike. That's a treat. Whew, is that baby big.
I found
You look great in that.
Putting this thing on, it has a feminine closing. It's on the other side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you like that, didn't you? Don't you wear... don't you wear a dress from time to time?
Yes, I'll wear it with my red dress. Yes. You grew up in Minnesota. Are you Prince, or is that somebody else?
No, Prince. Now, he's a little different. Prince is something, isn't he?
Yeah.
You like him?
I saw the film Purple Rain with my 14-year-old daughter,
Yeah.
and I loved all the music.
He has that song, I Would Die For Me, and that's how I look at it, folks. I don't know about that. But he's doing good, and he has a purple house, and he really does.
Does he live in Minneapolis?
Minnesota. He has a purple house, and he lives there. He's this tall, though. He's very... No. What's
it like growing up in Minneapolis?
Well, it's a lot like growing up in Canada. I mean, there's a lot of similarities.
A lot of fresh air.
Yeah, the weather kind of dictates your life a little bit. You don't, just do what you want.
Because people from Winnipeg, when they want to pig out, they go to Minneapolis and they spend the weekend.
They do?
There. Yeah. What
Oh,
do
I didn't
people in
know that.
Minneapolis do?
Oh, well, we don't go to Winnipeg. No, we go to Prince's house. And it's a very small house. And, no, I tease Prince, and of course.
What about the politics of Minnesota? Because you had Walter
We had
Mondale.
Mondale. He sure took a beating, didn't he? Even his son got in that voting booth and went, well, he is my dad.
Are you the only Democratic state in the country now, except Washington,
I know,
D.C.?
God. Reagan is not my, I mean, Reagan's okay, but he scares me. I keep thinking he's going to fall over, crack open, and Nixon's going to come out again. Oh. I mean, he's frightening. I'm afraid.
But he's been talking to the Reverend Jerry Falwell a lot
Yeah.
about the Armageddon, and they're trying to arrange it, aren't they?
Oh, that bomb hits. I don't know. We're going to have survivors. That's all I know, and I think I'm going to be one of them. They'll all be following me. He knows where food is. People, though, I think Republicans think if the bomb hit, it isn't going to affect them. It's going to go, oh, Republicans. I mean, it's something.
You are something, too.
Oh, I
Louie
love being
Anderson.
here. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for Constance McCaskill on Not Slanders.
This is nice.
Yeah.